boy, Hollywood's having a fantastic year with the casting of their characters yet again, with more characters being race swapped. I've already covered this in a previous video, but there's even more and more backlash coming out over How to Train Your Dragon's race swapping of a blonde haired, blue eyed, pale skinned Viking who they now have decided needs to be a mixed race black woman with brunette hair because yeah, they're doing the same thing. It's a diversity hire. It's that push for wokeness to make everything as diverse as possible because reasons. Because this isn't even the first time that we've seen this year. Not at all. And in case you don't remember, Moana had some backlash because when they cast a female to play a certain character, the internet came running that she wasn't dark skinned enough for their liking. It's almost like they have a fetishization of characters because they have nothing else in their life. But anyway, going back to How to Train Your Dragon, yes, there are some major critics coming out, and the director's doing its nice little cope and seethe here, saying it's a fictional story. Yes, it was a fictional story. And then you decided to take the fiction that people liked and rewrite it. The same reason that people didn't like The Rings of Power. The same reason that people haven't liked any movie that's done this. Yet they're continuing down this path because it's all they have to make themselves feel better because, well, let's be honest, they're the true racist here. Now that I'm done with my monologue, let's start reading this article here. The live-action remake of How to Train Your Dragon has raised more than a few eyebrows over its casting choices. Director Dean DeBlois chose to race swap the character of Astrid, a white blonde girl in the original animated films. And before anybody says, "Oh, it's fiction, why does it matter?" If it's fiction and it doesn't matter, why do you need to change it? Oh, that's right. It's to push your political propaganda. In the live action version, she'll be playing Nico Parker, a mixed race actress. Thank you for getting that right, that Park Place. I do appreciate that. I do call you guys out when you screw up, and you didn't screw up this time, so we'll keep going. Longtime fans of the anime film were quick to point out changes from the original, which features a dragon hunting Viking society. But DeBlois took to his Instagram this week to defend his decision to race swap. Oh my god, he's standing on a soapbox with this comment. We auditioned many actors for the role, including actors who like their animated counterparts, but we chose as actors who are best embodied by the spirit and personality of the characters, since the tribe in this version was made up of descendants of the finest dragon fighters from everywhere the Vikings had ever traveled. Hold on, guys. I'm thinking. Were there? I don't think there was a single black character in the animated movie. All right, so that already doesn't make sense. But let's go to the actor part. You didn't pick that. You didn't pick the actors who best embodied the spirits and personalities of the characters, because otherwise you would have cast them as they were originally designed. You decided to change the design to fit your propaganda machine. We're not making a shot-for-shot remake. We just stuck to the close key moments to honor the original. Well, obviously not. Which I remain very proud of. The teaser features a few of those moments. Instead of completely new tale, we aim to embellish and deepen without abandoning the stories that fans love. That is exactly what you did. You didn't embellish. Embellishing would have been, oh, let's see here, making them all better dragon fighters, making the dragons scarier, making them less cartoony. You didn't do that. You changed the core mechanics of how the movie worked. That's not embellishing. So yeah, we've got some more here. Instead of casting an actual blonde Swedish or Norwegian girl to play Astrid, they just had to cast a black girl to play a white Viking for absolutely no reason. And with as much as they claim about wanting to be representative, they did the exact opposite. They chose to diversify for no particular reason, is what they're saying. But we all know what that means. They chose the diversity hire because propaganda. And to go back to this, here's the backlash of an actual Hawaiian woman who was cast to play in the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. And here are their comments. not being indigenous or from a POC community, it may not be as easy to problem with casting, but within our communities, this is a big issue. No offense to Sydney, but Nani is indigenous Hawaiian with strong features and dark skin. This casting is blatant colorism. What the fuck does that even mean? Hey, we decided that we're gonna actually represent Hawaiian people by casting a Hawaiian actor who may actually be good for the role. No, we want them to be darker. What kind of horse shit is that? They complain when they get their representation, and they complain when they don't get it, and then they complain when they get backlash for taking something people liked and destroying it, and they can't figure out why people are upset at what they do. They're like spoiled, petulant little children who have nothing better to do than sit on Twitter and complain about everything. Oh, look, here's even more. But not all Pacifica are darker. Nani is. It's 2023. Stop glorifying Eurocentric beauty standards in the name of erasing characters and features integral to the ethnicities. Holy shit. I'm kind of curious if this person has anything about the How to Train Your Dragon, because I would love to see their reaction to them race swapping a white Swedish woman with blonde hair with a black woman. All right, so I've actually gone back. No, they're completely ignoring it. Completely ignoring it. Their Twitter's not worth showing, and if I did, it might actually have some repercussions for my YouTube channel. This person is absolutely unhinged and mentally unstable. And these are the same people that are in my comment section saying, it doesn't matter, you're just being a racist. Yeah, fuck you. Actually, I want to say my girlfriend's about as dark as Nani. But, that's how it goes. So, yes, they complain when they get the representation. They complain when they don't get it. And they complain that people, well, they don't actually complain. They tell us not to watch it. And then they complain when they don't make money off of it. Because these people are absolutely disingenuous at their base. And the most racist people I've probably ever seen in my life. But hey, what do you expect from the people who have TDS and are absolutely deranged at anything that has anything to do with white people? We know why they can't go make their own original movies, because they have no creativity in their bones at all. All they do is steal what was already made, try and milk it, and interject their politics into this absolute garbage, and try and tell us that we're going to eat the slop. We're not going to eat the slop. We're not going to touch it. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.